What's up? I got psychic messages for you. Yes, you. Well, let me know if they resonate by clicking like, hyping, subscribing. But if they don't, if you find yourself arguing with the message in any way, just leave it behind for the people whom it's meant for, okay? These are egregore level messages, meaning they will apply to a lot of people, although it may seem like I'm talking to you directly with the details, because that's how the nature of reality works. We are grounding the 13D on this channel. It's not only tarot that we do, but today we are doing tarot, yes. Because I received word that a romantic entanglement for some people, not everyone, may be developing very quickly after Tuesday. Because you dropped something. A monkey, hyena, cartoon, demon said, hey, you dropped something. And you turned around, but you did not bend over in your short shorts, no. You turned around and looked at the ground and saw that you did not drop anything, but there was a red cap on the ground. So this is a spiritual message. You dropped the red cap. So on this channel, we speak metaphor. It's all metaphorical. Never take anything in its pure physical meaning unless it speaks to you like that. There's no hate on this channel. So the red cap can be anger, just an angry head all the time. You dropped your anger, and this is why love's in the air. Do. You're open to love now. The red cap could be whatever was blocking your finances, because the red color is your root chakra. So this could be both, by blocking your anger, by removing your anger, dropping your anger, rather, your angry head. Because an angry head is coming from thoughts. It's not coming from your heart space of healthy anger, saying this is my body, this is my space, this is my territory, this is me. Because there's a difference between healthy anger and anger used as a weapon, or just angry thoughts, like always being a grump, blaming the whole world for your anger. That's the pirate egregore. Not welcome on my channel. People who blame their anger on other people, just not welcome. That's pirate energy at egregore level that tries to trap mermaids. And the mermaids want to talk. The mermaids are bringing in love. And so mermaids avoid the pirates. So whoever dropped their anger cap, they're now open to the whole mermaid scene. There's a lot of mermaids out there. And the red cap could be whatever was blocking your finances. Or maybe you dropped someone who was angry, and that opens your own finances, your own codex of being limitless, having no cap. Nothing screwed on to prevent your opening. It was a kind of screwy plastic cap. Maybe your debts are being forgiven. Your debts are forgiven. Your debts are paid. So you drop something. You drop the red cap. Bravo. Let's look into what this romantic entanglement may be now that could develop quickly, with Uranus in the air doing all kinds of things. It's time to put your needs first for a change. Tend to yourself. That's what emotional maturity is. It's not expecting someone to behave as your parent, tending to your emotional needs first. You got to take care of your own emotional needs first. All right, Rider-Waite. Fluorescent orange nail polish coming to mind, like a sorbet, papaya sorbet nail polish with a red dress. Bright orange nail polish with a red dress. I believe there was a tower at the bottom of the deck that I saw from the corner of my eye. before I started shuffling. So someone thinks they can sneak off with something, but they got caught. They got caught. Everybody sees what they're doing. Something is exposed. The attempted theft has been exposed. They're caught. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Well, geez. I'm hearing that you are so good looking. Like someone thinks you're so good looking, and it makes you drop everything. Like you weren't expecting this compliment. And of all the cards that spilled, one fell to the ground, and it's the same one in the same position that I pulled earlier. So it's 7 of Swords on its head. So you're so good looking. It's kind of like the same thing as, hey, you dropped something when you didn't. It's like they want you to, what? It's a manipulation tactic. They want to see if you will get flustered. They want to see if you will bend over. And then bend over backwards. And then they want to test. And this is what's being exposed. The tests have been exposed. And this brings in you money on its head. It may turn your whole world upside down. See, when someone turns your world upside down, it may feel like you're falling because you were on the ground, and then all of a sudden you're in the air upside down and you're falling, but you're still above. Whenever you've been flipped over, you now have the higher position. Maybe you were not expecting to have that higher position. The old deceptive rulership, the old deceptive magic, the old powers that be are going down. Shamoto akeya amate otsuaki Are you open to receive your abundance of love and money? Gonna open your ears, open your eyes, open your heart, open your feet, open your hands to receive. Because something's, stalled? Someone wants to give you money. Why is everything an upside down world? Someone's thinking long and hard and upside down, and very upside down about it all. Butsu nani butsukitai amatsue. There he is. The slowest moving knight in the deck. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Someone stable. There is a stable knight in shining armor who is for real, who has an offer to help you out, some real coin. Real coin, the kind of coin that lasts, the earth element. You gotta have your wind, your fire, your water, before you can ground it all on earth in a balanced way. And then he comes in again, and he's able to give to you. So it just seemed like something was blocked before, but it just got unblocked. That's because you dropped the red cap. Man or woman or both. You're not wearing a red cap so you can receive. The dude that's giving may have a red cap here, but you dropped your red cap. That means you're the one receiving. You're receiving money. Shenya potsuaki ameteo shanate aneo. The King of Pentacles is feeling a little out of balance. Again, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. It could be just someone grounded, sensual in their element, likes their wine and vineyards and animals. There's something they're thinking. They're deep in thought. Something's out of balance with the grounded king. Maybe he's jealous of a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. That was on its head also. Yeah, there's a lot that's unknown. There's a scorpion that wants to cling on like a purple lobster. This is a sexually frustrated Scorpio is what I'm getting from what you're not seeing. There's a Scorpio that has not had a woman in a very long time. This could be a woman who's not had a man in a long time. And they're getting into that weird Scorpio phase where if it's a woman, they put on really weird makeup and kind of look like a costume, and they're like extra dramatic. And if they're a man, male Scorpio energy, they're like just turning the lights off and hiding in the room with their head against the wall and doing like weird passive aggressive things that are weird because they're just sexually frustrated. Kind of like when the ox's balls get like tied with a string or something like painful. I'm seeing, this is metaphorical. We're talking metaphors here. But there's, some kind of blue ball, some kind of maybe 18 overread. This, it's sexual frustration at the scorpionic level. Scorpios are a very sexual sign. And there's a lot of sexual frustration in this card. They maybe jealousy too. Like they're looking at these two dogs, or a fox and a dog being like two peas in a pod howling at the moon together, and the Scorpio's like, what about me? I don't have anybody. You should be with me. The Scorpio's jelly. Maybe the Scorpio should eat some jelly, get some pectin in to help cool the radiation from the nuclear explosive activity going on in their cells and around their genitals and all that. This reading's got to be 18 over, I guess, for it's not quite, but woo! The Hierophant. This is a lawyer, this is a doctor, this is a mentor, this is a very intelligent person of authority, not necessarily traditional authority, but someone in their field who has full authority. Like they are a genius. They have respect from people who know what this person does. This is a master on some level. This may be the person that brings to light something about a past love that was in the moon, in your shadow, what you were refusing to see, your unfelt emotions that were lurking behind your heart, maybe behind your lung somewhere, maybe behind your duodenum, somewhere like under your left pec. Somewhere around there was something stuck there, and it was that boy or that girl or that old memory. Oh my goodness, she's the whole world to you, or you felt like you were on top of the world when you were with him. This is like the end of your old world and the beginning of a whole new universe. This love, this old love that you're reminiscing about is everything to you, everything to you. And I'm looking at the cards on the ground, and the Hanged Man is horizontal. Hanged Man who needs to get another perspective upside down. He's like tired of being upside down. He's like, I'm going to get a sideways perspective now. I'm going to lie on the bed. And he knows he's got to leave something. That Eight of Cups, he's got to leave that old yellow moon behind, that old pissy moon, that old friendship moon. Maybe an old industry, old work, old coin in the sky. He's leaving something behind that he had worked a long time at. He's prepared to do that because you are the world to him and he is the world to you. And you have all the four faces of God backing you. You have all four cornerstones to your card. I started feeling and sounding like Owen Wilson there. Maybe someone's name is Owen, or someone's name is Wilson, or maybe they're a blonde, or maybe they're an actor. Maybe you're an actor. Maybe you're about to be a star. Be careful about strings that are attached. When you take the red cap off your ass, and there's no limit to you making money, people are going to want to put strings attached. Don't. When your cap is off, you are a limitless source of creation. Don't limit yourself. Save your money. But don't be a miser. But do protect yourself. Protect your finances. This is more what I'm getting from this Four of Pentacles. Protect your abundance, baby. Some of your exes are going to be jealous. Everything's on its head in the lover world. Some unexpected stuff. Make sure, if you're being guided, that it is truly God's angel and not a fallen angel. Because you don't want to be tricked by the trickster energy. Be your own leader. Never give your power away to any reader either. The only way to know the future is to create it. That's the only way. You have the wand, the Ace of Wands, the power of creation. The wand is a pen. It's also the wee-wee. It's the rod that God guides you with. Steers gently. Or you could get whacked over the head with it. You know, it's all kinds of things can happen. I see there's new growth. You're turning a fresh leaf. You're turning many fresh leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 wick. It's not a wick anymore. It's completely regenerated the way something dies and is reborn as a new creation. Something that you can create infinitely with. You don't need someone to come in and rescue you. You're finally seeing that. You don't need a young romantic where he's just got a cup of love on a horse and he's full of armor. I think you're sick of the armor. So you're just like, I don't need this young, cute guy who says you're so good looking or you drop something. But you're having still a little trouble balancing. And you gotta balance. You gotta stand on your own 2 feet. You can't be constantly doing headstands upside down, even though it feels like the world is upside down. Have one foot on earth and the other on water as you pour your fire and ether. Matseya Teo. To make sure that you're speaking truth and not telling yourself lies. The crown is speaking to me in this. When you're in truth, your sword is pointed up. You are getting your truth from the Most High source. Not by digging a hole in the ground. So you're someone is just digging, and it's leading them out of truth. And you have your feet in the ground, but your sword pointed to the sky. Shira, Shira. And by the power of Grayskull, having your mind in the right place, not in the gutter, you are victorious. You get the laurel, like the nymph Daphne turned into a laurel tree or bay tree. It's victorious. Yeah, that's how she escaped, is just by turning into a tree. And now it's a symbol for victory. Cuckoo. 2212, when I said cuckoo, these numbers 2221, 2222, 2212, it's coming in a lot. This is partnership, this is harmony. Someone's been going the distance across dry deserts. And even the camel can only go so far before the camel falls on its head. So I'm talking to someone who is the picture epitome of endurance in the love department. If the camel were a plant, it would be a succulent. It would be a cactus. It holds a lot of water for a very long time. Very long time. And even longer time than anyone thinks is even possible. And there's an otter who is very used to playing. And he played so long he fell on his head. So we have 2 characters here. Are these the star-crossed lovers? Are they going to help right each other up? Let's look into this. Because they're not in balance. No, they're not in balance. What will bring them in balance? That's the question. Because when this little guy's in balance, it's unobstructed joy, it's playfulness, it's contentment, it's a happy, happy card. Otters hold hands with their partners when they sleep so they don't drift away. They use tools. So usually this guy needs nothing. He's just so full of love. He's this little cuddly love thing. Doesn't even need anything. It's just because he's got all the love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Out of balance, gloomy, sighs, make silly excuses. I'm sure nobody likes your company if this is you, when you're like this. All of your silly excuses, all of your sighing, and all of your gloominess. Nobody likes being around you because you're not your usual happy self. So this guy, all he really needs is a dance party. Celebrate good times, come on, do 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 do, celebrate. This is all this guy needs. This guy needs some friends, a social life, a celebration. And that is great. That's super great. This guy could be any age, but he has that youthfulness. That childlike youthfulness. And where's the camel? What's up with the camel? Okay, a bit like fire and water, this pair, but that's passionate, fire, water, if they go together. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. Usually calm, content, a sparkle in the eye. But this camel went beyond the distance of the Sahara, way beyond. This calamity, the camel collapse. This is a dehydrated camel, lacking vitality. And oddly enough, to bring the camel back into balance, all it needs is another pilgrimage. It needs another trip. It needs a destination. Because all it's got to do when it's like this is drink more water. But it's not really going to fill up unless it knows it's going somewhere. So that's the thing about this character. This is someone who does not sleep around. It's probably been many, many years that this person is celibate, beyond what anybody else believes is possible, because this is a camel. This camel has not only gone a long time without sex, but gone a long time without love, without relationship, with nothing but its own self-love, its own water that it drank for itself. It's able to go an incredible distance. But the thing is, it's on its back, it's out of balance, and it doesn't even want to fill up again. It's like, why should I bother filling up if it's not going anywhere? This camel has long, long eyelashes that see far into the future. We're talking metaphor speak on here. These long eyelashes see super far into the future, and if you can't see as far as the tip of the camel's eyelash, this camel doesn't even want to drink any more water. It's just like, I'm just going to be a dehydrated, deflated camel, lacking vitality, just lying here baking in the sun. This camel's really out of balance. It's like it needs to plan a vacation, and it sees so far and nobody else seems to see anything that this camel sees. This camel is at one with the moon. This camel is at one with creating passionately with the moon. The moon is unknown to everybody. That's the symbol of the moon. It's the unknown. The camel makes all of its plans incorporating the unknown. It's just like, yeah, the more unknown it is, the more I'm going to include the unknown into my passionate plan of crossing great distances to get somewhere holy and sacred, because that's what a pilgrimage is. It's not just a vacation. When this camel goes somewhere, it is holy. It's religious. It's spiritual. It's for the soul. So your new romantic entanglement, old friend, might be not who you expected. Someone you bump into at a party. And then you discover that the pilgrimage is really within. It's within the heart with someone else by your side. And this brings out the eagle energy, the view from above the storm of extreme, extreme success and supreme success. And we're going to leave it here. If this resonated, don't forget to hit like. Hype, subscribe, donate, join members. Love you so, so much. It's time to rise from the bottom of the sea and float up, starfish. Everyone wants to see your beautiful, beautiful design. How you drew yourself. Because it's you who created these elaborate patterns. Maybe it's the way you dress, the way you put your style together, your makeup. Maybe it's your just your style. You have a very rich style. You're attracting a lot of attention. People love you. You are loved. The lion hunts the zebra. So stay safe. Stay with your intuition, which is linked to your solar plexus. That's why it's yellow. Your confidence. Don't play small. Know that you always have a tribe, you have a family. And you don't have to take no shit. Keep your boundaries real. And if you have no boundaries, it's time to do a full-on phoenix. Get firewalls, rebirth, and burn the rest away. Because it's phoenix time. Maybe someone's going to Arizona. I don't know. But we're going to leave it here. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, click like, hype. Thank you so much for your donations, those of you who have donated. See you next time. So much love.